Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Farhan Zahid from Proactive K9 and today we will be talking on Bully Kutta. Now many aren't very familiar with this breed as it's not an internationally recognized breed. However, in parts of Pakistan and India, people have still managed to preserve the breed and its purity. Though the Bully Kutta doesn't come with a pedigree certificate, you can still find well-bred dogs in parts of Pakistan and India in the region of Punjab. These dogs are well known as Pakistani Mastiffs and Indian Mastiff. The Bully Kutta is also sometimes referred to as the Sindh Mastiff. Some theories suggest that when Great Britain invaded India in the 1700s, the English Mastiffs brought by soldiers were bred with Indian Mastiffs, resulting in what became known as the Bully Kutta. However, this is not true. This breed existed in India even before the British colonials arrived. The breed Bully Kutta was reported to have been bred during the 16th century and they reported to be a favorite pet of the ruling families of the time. The famous Mughal emperor owned a Bully Kutta which was used for hunting. This was reported way before the British had arrived in the subcontinent. Now let's get into the appearance of Bully Kutta. Bully Kutta has a very huge body frame and is a big dog with wrinkles all over its face. They have a very short thin coat and do well in warmer climates. The Bully Kutta comes in a combination of many different colors. They can be white, brindle, black, fawn, red and a mixture of these colors. The height of a Bully Kutta is 86 to 90 centimeters for male dogs and females their height is about 76 to 80 centimeters. A fully grown male dog weighs up to 90 kilograms and a fully grown female weighs up to 70 kilograms. The lifespan of a Bully Kutta is low, a problem in all large breed dogs such as Great Danes and other Mastiffs. Their lifespan is 8 to 10 years. The females are a bit smaller. Even when you see the body frame, they have more of a feminine sleek look. A Bully Kutta has a litter of up to 8 pups, but that depends from place to place. Higher number of pups have been reported before, but when we see as the majority, 8 pups is the average size of the litter. The Bully Kutta have a broad chest and a huge head that gives them that powerful bite. The Bully Kutta is not a recognized breed by any major kennels. That's why no Bully Kutta has a pedigree certificate from a proper registered kennel such as the AKC. Now let's discuss about the illegal dog fighting sports. The Bully Kutta was used for hunting, herding, protecting cattle and guarding property. But nowadays they're mainly used for dog fighting, something I don't approve or support. But that's what they are mainly used for in Pakistan and India. Heavy bets are placed on these fights and while the owner of the dog makes off money from these bets, the dog suffers the pain and lifelong scars. It is illegal in Pakistan and India to have dog fights, but due to less strictness, especially in the rural areas, the dog fighting sport still goes on from a very early age. Now let's get into how can you manage such a strong dog. Like any canine, the Bully Kutta needs a little help from you to be at their best. Despite being proud and independent, owners of this breed should find the time to provide physical and mental stimulation. Let's not forget about keeping your four-legged friend looking sharp, providing a nutritious diet and staying in shape. Big dogs have a reputation for being on the lazy side, but this unique breed needs plenty of outlets to release physical and mental energy. These headstrong working dogs will do best with active owners who don't mind being in charge. Plan to spend at least an hour every day walking, running or playing with your dog. Use this time to reinforce your pack leader status, be confident and take the lead to keep your Bully Kutta from thinking that they're the one in charge. If you exercise your Fido off leash, make sure you're in a secured, fenced area. These dogs can be escape artists. As fierce as they can be, this is one pet you don't want to get loose. Others say that this fearsome dog is a direct descendant of the ancient Elant. Long since extinct, Elants were a territorial breed and traveled with and protected the nomadic Elan tribe in what is now Iran. This breed was initially bred to fight animals as large as wild boar and bears because they are designed to protect itself and its pack at all costs. Indian Mastiffs can be extremely aggressive towards strangers and other animals. Early socialization is a key here. If you already have pets at home, consider getting a Bully Kutta puppy so that it's easier for him to understand that not everything is a threat. This goes for socializing your pup with people too. You should introduce your Pakistani bully to any regular visitors. With routine meetings, your pet can get acquainted with everyone on friendly terms. Brushing can be done once a week. When you do give this pooch an at-home spa session, use a firm bristled brush for best results. Another good thing with grooming Sindh Mastiffs is that they tend to keep themselves tidy. If you're already worried about how you would wash a huge dog, it's not such a chore, as you only have to bathe him when needed. Most of the time, wiping your dog down with a damp cloth and keeping the ears clean and dry every week would suffice. Now you will be wondering about what is the diet for such a huge dog. Well, it's recommended to feed the Pakistani Mastiff dry kibbles that are formulated for large breeds. That consists of 40% protein, 30% vegetables and 30% starch. Their diet should be rich in healthy fats, protein and carbohydrates. You have an option to mix in canned food, broth or raw food. For the amount to give your bully dog, you'd notice that some have varying numbers of cups to feed this breed. That is because each pack of food has different serving suggestions. It's best to focus on their required daily caloric intake to avoid overfeeding or not giving your pet enough to eat. Some say that the Pakistani Bully Kutta should be fed 4 to 6 cups of dog food a day, while others even say 10 cups. But here's a simple calorie calculator to know how much calories your giant pet needs. So how healthy is the Bully Kutta? The Pakistani Mastiff is generally a healthy breed and has a lifespan of 8 to 10 years. Still, large-sized dogs are at an increased risk of certain health issues. Arthritis, bloat, and heart problems are common in bigger canines. Thankfully, there are steps you can take to reduce the chances that your Bully Kutta deals with these health issues. Avoid using a raised feeder, and keep your dog's food and water bowls on the ground to reduce the risk of bloat. Make sure that you don't over-exercise your dog, especially when they're young. Let those bones and joints fully develop before taking your pup on a mile-long hike. It is also important to note that the Bully Kutta is prone to blindness and skin conditions like allergies or infections. Keep an eye out for increased itching and scratching, redness, bumps, or hair loss. These can all be signs that something is amiss with your pup's skin. So this ultimately leads to, is the Bully Kutta right for you? Expert dog owners who enjoy a challenge might well meet their match in the Bully Kutta. The beast from the east is both feared and admired for its strength, power, and legacy. This isn't your typical family dog. After all, the Pakistani Mastiff will thrive in a home with plenty of room to run without other pets. Brush up on your training skills and break out the training treat. Your Indian Bully's strong personality is sure to keep you on your toes. What are your thoughts on this impressive breed? Tell us what you think in the comment section below.